Thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to the program. This morning we shall be talking love as we look at the life of a Manchester United player this morning. Love. You'll be on my mind when I'm gone. And you know those things that you say when enveloped by love. Let the troubles of the world go by and leave the teardrops for someone else to cry. And remember, honey, you and I'll be loving on. Well, Estelle, that dictionary.com describes love as a profoundly tender, passionate affection for another person. It also says love is a feeling of warm personal attachment or deep affection for another. For 10 years, a Man U player told a lady, we are going to make it together, everywhere, every time, you and I. Now, people have put him in the dock, so to speak, saying his on-field artistry cannot be matched by his off-field misses. They say he has misfired concerning his love affair. Just remember, honey, you and I'll be loving on. Just remember, you and I will be loving on. For 10 years, he told the lady so. And just a few days before he signed for Manchester United from Aston Villa, he shocked the whole world when he cancelled his wedding. 48 hours to his wedding. People were told, don't come anymore. Ashley Young will not be getting married anymore. So Nicky Pike. Cards had been sent out. You'll be on my mind when I'm gone. The Groove Hotel in Watford had been hired for what was going to be a £200,000 wedding ceremony. But words went out. Ashley Young has cancelled his wedding. Called it off. Well, let's tell that Ashley Young and Nicky Pike met when Ashley Young was attending John Henry Newman School, and love was in the air for 10 years. He gave her promises, she also gave him promises. Vows were exchanged. Let the troubles of the world go by and leave the teardrops for someone else to cry. And remember, honey, you and I'll be loving on. There'll be mountains that we'll have to climb, and there'll be rainbows we may never find, but we'll never have to face that blind all alone, all alone. And through the hard times, when it all goes wrong, we're gonna make it. Our love so strong, and when it's over, honey, you and I'll be loving on. Honey, you and I will be loving on. If the whole world, from minute to minute, day to day, month to month, year to year, we will be loving on. He told her, she also told him. Well, let's tell that Ashley Young was born on the 9th of July, 1985. He's 26 now, and Nicky Pike is 27. Ashley is black and Nicky is white. Ashley's father is Jamaican and the mother English, and he decided to play for England. They met her when he was in secondary school, and she was there when Ashley Young was turned back by Watford Academy, when they said he was too thin and small to play for their club Watford. And she encouraged him, and months later he went back to Watford and saw himself shining in training, and eventually got a contract to play for their senior team. Well, let's tell that from Watford he joined Aston Villa in the year 2007 and signed for Manchester United for an undisclosed fee. Now earning mega bucks because of his artistry on the field. Ashley Young. Just before he signed for Man U, cards were given to people. Musicians were set to do their scene on D-Day.
But 48 hours to the day, the announcement was made that the marriage had been called off. When asked why he did so, Ashley Young said no comments, no comments, no comments. And when the lady was asked, how do you feel about this? She said, you think I'm upset? It's my life, it's not your life. Forcing a smile, I must add. She said those words. No one saw this coming, because in the past 10 years, they've been together, enveloped by oneness, glued by love, so to speak. Indeed, 5 years ago, she got her first child for Ashley Young, a boy. And only 3 years ago, a second child, a girl. And so when Ashley proposed and Nikki said, yes, I'll marry you, everyone thought it was going to be good for Ashley and Nikki. Yes, he called off the wedding just before joining Manchester United. And some now say he did so because he needed to move to a new city and needed time for the new challenges of playing under Baba Alex. Do I look upset? It's not anyone's business. It's not your life. It's mine. Forcing a smile, she told journalists. The fresh twist to it all is that a day after he cancelled or called off his wedding, Ashley Young flew to the city of sin, Las Vegas in the USA, where he held a pool party with 3 bikini-clad girls that flew in from Canada. Nicky Pike was not with him in Las Vegas, and the pictures were lavishly used by papers in England. Ashley wearing a blue cap and not wearing any shirt at all. Found a good company, they said, with the invaders from Canada. Till this day, Nikki has not talked about those girls who came in from Canada and held a party with Ashley in Las Vegas. She has also not given a statement on why she did not make the trip with Ashley to Las Vegas. And Ashley has also not talked about why he did not take Nikki to Las Vegas after calling off the wedding to give people the impression that things were still okay between man and woman.
Just remember, honey, you and I'll be loving on.
Just remember, you and I will be loving on. Something pleasing to the ears when our lovers talk. But can Ashley Young tell Nikki so right now?
Let the morning find you in my arms, and let the evening see you safe and warm. And in the meantime,
And now questions fill the air. And these are the questions for you this morning. What will make a man call off his wedding 48 hours to the time?
we'll go by and leave the teardrops.
Has Ashley Young treated Nikki well?
And remember,
Will Young still marry Nikki?
and I'll be loving on.
If your daughter or sister is treated this way,
Just remember,
will you still watch the matches of Ashley Young?
and I'll be loving on.
Will you remain a Man U supporter? But why is Nikki not talking, particularly about the Canadian invaders? If Nikki is your sister, what will you tell her?
And warm, and in the meantime,
If you belong to the school of thought that has said that it was the movement to a new city and a new club that was partly responsible for his actions, what should come first, work or family life? Marriage or work? Or couldn't both have been combined by Ashley Young?
I love so strong, and when it's over,
What should Nikki do?
you and I'll
Hanging there because of the pound sterling coming from Manchester United? Or just call it off herself?
never melts away if everybody
What should the lady do?
else is gone. Don't you worry, honey, come what may, we will still be loving on.
If someday they get married, what will the world say about Nikki?
Honey, you and I'll be loving on.
Well, Ask Magazine of the UK, looking at a lot of things concerning couples and even singles. I've got 10 points you must consider in deciding to marry. They say don't marry because he looks sweet or she looks sweet. Forget her looks, because looks don't really matter in marriage. It is the inner self that you must look for. Don't get married because you've been dating that person for a long time. Marriage is not about compensating someone for the long time he or she has spent with you. The magazine also says, never you take someone down the aisle because your friends are doing it. It's not about current trends. Marriage is not something you rush into. If not, you will rush out, they say.
You'll be on my mind when I'm gone. When I'm gone.
Yes, for many months they've been telling you, when will you bring him home? When will you bring her home? The magazine says, never marry to please your parents or anyone for that matter.
That will have to climb and there'll be rainbows.
Number 6, never you get married because you think it's the logical step to follow the next logical step, so to speak. The magazine says so many people believe that in life the first is to go to school, get a job, perhaps get a car, get married and start thinking of a building for yourself and your wife. That is the way life stacks it up, but it may not be logical for you like it is for the person next door. And so there's no right way of doing things leading to marriage.
Honey, come what may, we will still be loving on.
Yes, never you get married because she's putting pressure on you or he's putting pressure on you. Never succumb to someone's pressure. Never you also get married because he or she caught you off guard. You were not ready when he proposed to you and you just said yes. So never be caught off guard. Marriage, they say, is no rice and beans stuff. Never you marry, the magazine says, because you are close to his or her family. You like the mother or the father is your mentor. No.
Let the morning find you in my arms and let the evening see you safe and warm.
And lastly, the magazine says, never you consider marriage because she's carrying your baby or you are carrying his baby. A child before wedlock is no reason that the marriage will work. First, you must be sure that your personalities jive.
Remember, honey, you and I'll be loving on.
And as you consider those 10 points, once again the questions for you this morning.
Find you in
What will make a man call off his wedding 48 hours to time? Has Ashley Young treated Nikki well?
on my mind.
Will he ever marry Nikki? If your daughter or sister is treated this way, what will be your advice?
Leave the teardrops for someone else to cry.
Why is Nikki not talking?
Honey, you and I'll be loving on.
If Nikki is your sister, what will you tell her? Should she remain there because of the money or because she has 2 children for him?
Climb and there'll be rainbows
Does that really count in this matter?
all along.
And if you are a supporter of Man U, would you wish Baba Alex never again plays Ashley until he marries your sister?
Gonna make it.
If Nikki is your sister, I mean.
My love so strong and when it's over,
Well, he plays now for England,
honey, you
and his game, I tell you, is getting better by the hour.
come what may, we will still be loving on. Like a beacon shining in the night and like the sunrise bringing warm daylight. Just remember, honey, you and I'll be loving on.
Larry Zamuja is my name. By now.